I'm Rosanna Bayonne-Moore, City Administrator for the City of Piedmont. I'm excited to share a behind-the-scenes look at the progress being made at the Community Pool Project.
My name is Josh Kaiser. I'm the construction manager / project executive for this project. I work for Griffith Structures, and we are the owner's representatives on this project. It's good to see a lot of good movement and a lot of good stuff happening right now. Construction is progressing along really well. But yeah, this is the activity pool here on the left, and then over to your right is the competition one. And what they're working around on the activity pool now is the subgrade completing it, and they're putting in what's called the slot drain. They're installing what's called the cuppa cladding right there, which is the stone fascia for the front of the building. Over there, what they're doing is they're installing the railing, the planter boxes, and then over here in the first part, you'll see the seating that's being installed. This is the rest of the mechanicals up here, so your HVAC, chiller, stuff like that. For the building, so this stuff has all been completed. And then as you walk up here, the terrace is just about complete. The solars have been installed, the inner wood cladding has been installed. At this point, we got a lot of momentum going and the project is moving in the right direction.
So my name is John Chang, the former mayor of City of Piedmont, and I'm touring the site and excited to see that it's nearing completion.
Vince Saunders, my involvement with the pool has been co-chairman of the Measure UU bond. The progress has been incredible. I had no idea on the magnitude of the dirt movement, the retaining walls. So to be able to walk, see it firsthand, definitely made me feel and appreciate the hard work that's been put into it.
My name is Laurel Plimier, and I am a Piedmont City Council member. I actually toured once before, back at the beginning of April, and it was really exciting to see the progress that has been made since then.
Pat Leischer, and I'm here with the Pool Bond Oversight Committee, who's been following the spending of the money that was raised by the bonds to build this facility. I just think the whole design is going to work really, really well for the community. I think it's got something for everybody.
This facility is unlike anything Piedmont has had before. With over twice the water area of the old pool, there is so much to be excited about. Every element was shaped by this community, reflecting voices of hundreds of residents who participated in the design process. With 12 lap lanes, a diving well, and a full video scoreboard, the 25-yard by 27-meter competition pool will make an incredible home for Piedmont's swim and water polo teams and can double as a venue for creative programming like dive-in movies.
I was a competitive swimmer all the time I was growing up, and rarely did I get to swim in a facility as beautiful as this is going to be. I mean, it's really, really lovely.
I'm most excited about the new pool opening in regards to the first home Piedmont High School water polo game.
My name is Patty Dunlap. I've lived here for almost my whole life. It'll be fun to come and watch some water polo. We haven't had that opportunity before in a pool that is regulation size.
Families will love the activity pool with warm water year-round and zero-depth entry. Walk right in like you're at the beach. This is where we'll host swim lessons, water aerobics, and other aquatics programming. And with 3 25-yard lap lanes, you'll be able to lap swim even during a water polo game.
I love the shallow, beach entry into the smaller pool. I wish my kids were still young enough to take advantage of that.
I've just had 2 new granddaughters. They're about a year, so this will be perfect for them just to go in gently and safely.
We'll also have 2 new rental spaces for the community. There's the poolside party room, perfect for birthday celebrations. And above it all, the crown jewel of the facility is our rooftop pavilion, which overlooks both pools with stunning views of the bay. We'll be hosting recreation programming up here. Imagine the sunrise yoga classes. We're expecting this to quickly become one of the city's most sought-after rental spaces, a truly one-of-a-kind venue for your special gathering.
And I liked all the overlook in terms of being able to see the activities and also see the activity in the tennis courts also. So great design.
My name is Julia Burke. I'm a tennis player, so I think it's just going to be great that this will be done, that we'll have access to the bathrooms here. There's just so many things. And I think about when my son played water polo, years and years ago. This is just going to be wonderful.
This is also one of the first all-electric municipal pools in the United States, powered by 20 heat pumps and an array of solar panels integrated with the clean electric grid. Our old pool was the single largest source of municipal greenhouse gas emissions, so this transition is a major step forward. Over the next 25 years, the decision to go green, all electric, will prevent over 4 million kilograms of carbon emissions. It's a powerful statement of Piedmont's commitment to sustainability.
Hi, I'm Kathy Glazer. I really appreciate that the city was forward-thinking in moving ahead with an all-electric pool, only the second in the country.
I'm Indira Balkasoon, and I have been thinking about this pool and dreaming of this pool for many, many years. And it is so exciting to see it. And I want to point out some of the things that I think are so thrilling. First, all of those meetings we had in the design charrette, all the thoughts we had, the city was listening, and you can see it here today. And specifically, I'd like to talk about how exciting it is to see those chillers, all 16 to 20 of them. I'm part of the energy efficiency task force, and the city's been thinking about energy. You can see it in the pool, and I'm just so proud of us being future oriented and thinking about the earth and climate change, and I can't wait to swim in it.
We are so lucky, so fortunate to have such an amazing facility. The city has thought of everything.
The tour was just great. The tour was really informative because there's a lot that goes into it, and if you don't hear something like that, you can't really appreciate how complicated and impressive it is to have done all this.
Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing a whole bunch of concrete pours to get the activity pool completed. Once the deck is completed on both of them, they'll start the plaster after they get the fencing and that approved, and then plaster will go in, and then they'll get water in the pools.
We're expecting the pools to be filled with water in August, and once the pools are filled, we begin the critical commissioning period. During commissioning, we test all the different systems, heating, pumping, and treatment that come together to keep the pools running. And we're really excited to launch this specific phase because it's the most critical for the move forward.
Commissioning is a startup of all the equipment, the mechanical equipment. There's lots of sensors, filters, temperature gauges, things like that within the system. And so once you start everything up, you actually want to make sure that all the equipment works as it's supposed to be working.
We stress test these systems over an extended period of time, simulating real-world conditions as closely as possible to ensure they'll be ready to function 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Commissioning can take as little as 6 weeks or much longer. If issues are identified, we have to resolve them before we can open to the public. An opening date will be announced after the commissioning period is underway.
I'm totally excited and thrilled, and I think the city has done an awesome job planning this out, thinking about all the details. I'm especially excited about the landscaping that PBF is funding.
We were delighted to provide a very substantial grant that will serve to do a lot of the planting in the surrounding areas, mainly with native plants. And from what I hear, it's going to be great. So we have plants that will go along and shield along the fence, giving some privacy to the swimmers and the families.
All I can say is for those who didn't experience the previous pool, you don't know what you're missing.
Kudos to everybody that worked on this project for so many years. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much to the city, the community, but specifically the city council for seeing this through. And it's been a project that's been going on for years, discussed for decades, and we're very close to the finish line, so thank you.